Elizabeth Street, Little Italy. Hangs with his pals, yeah, that's where he'll be. It's Vinny, a friend of mine. Stand-up guy from the Lower East Side. Take it from me, he's one of a kind. It's Vinny Villafane.
Who's better than you?
Hola! Hi, everyone, and welcome to Tell It Like It Is, the Vinny and Mariana Show. One more time, you're going to have to join me on this journey without Vinny, but I'm very happy that you're all with me tonight. So Vinny is still recovering. He's in great spirits. He's doing really, really well, and we hope to have him back here soon. Now, really quickly, the holidays are coming up. I know there are a lot of viewers watching us that are not locals from New York City, and I just want to make a request. There are so many fabulous shows that happen every single night here in New York, from your Broadway musicals to your straight theater plays, to your one-woman show, to your one-man show, to cabarets, to live concerts. So if you do come to New York City during the holidays, please enjoy everything that New York has to offer, but also come and see a show. We have so many wonderful artists here in the city, and they just give their hearts out every single night on that stage, and it's an experience unlike any other. So join me in the fun and come to a show. Now for tonight's show, it is such an honor to have this extraordinary woman on this show. She's not only a dear friend of the show, but she is an incredible singer, an actress, a dancer, a producer, a writer, and an impressionist. I'm in love with this woman. And her name is Marlene Villafane, and she is bringing a little snippet of her one-woman show, which she says she's dedicating it to all the women that have made an impact in her life. And she is accompanied by Sandy Santana. So please give a warm welcome to Miss Marlene Villafane.
Vinny, I know you're bouncing back. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything. Not a thing. Or maybe just whistle. You know how to whistle, don't you, Vinny? You just put your lips together and blow.
Hello, everyone. This is Big Ange from Mob Wives, and I'm so glad to be here on the 59th Street, M&N, and this is Mariana. It's a pleasure to be here. It really is. I miss you, Vinny. I love you. My pit bull, Kilo, loves you. I swear to you, I got so many animals. They're so loyal, they're so wonderful. But I have to tell you, I love you, okay? I am not a singer. I'm not a singer, but that's okay. I love and appreciate great people, great music, laughter, and great food. You can tell, right? I eat a lot. Anyway, I'd like to introduce our first musical celebrity artist. And that woman is the feline of felines, Miss Eartha Kitt. Hello, everyone. This is Eartha Kitt. Thank you all for having me. And thank you, this lovely musician, Mr. Sandy Santana. How are you today? Good. Does it bother me that I'm remembered as Catwoman? Absolutely not. I am a cat. What research do I need to do to be a cat? I am a cat. For example, in an episode of Batman, I state, "Foolish pratter! No best dressed list is complete without the queen of criminals, the princess of plunder, yours untruly." Fast forward to an event that really occurred in my life. I was eating at a hotel. My favorite meal: steak au frog, salade endive, beluga caviar, and Don Perignon champagne. Thanks to you, I can afford it now. I finished the rest of my meal in my room, hit the typewriter and speak to my daughter. When I was young, I never need anyone, and making love was just for fun. Those days are gone. Living alone, I think of all the friends I've known. When I dial the telephone, nobody's home. All by myself, don't want to be all by myself anymore. All by myself, don't want to live all by myself anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Joan Rivers. Hello everyone, this is Joan Rivers, and I'm so glad to be here. How are you today? Can we talk? Can we talk? Come on, let's get a hand going. Come on, everyone, clap. Please, 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 please. Life in this, yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. Sandy, how are you today? Oh, I'm excellent, just like you. Oh my God, I'm awful clapped, I really am. I mean, my daughter, Melissa, she's right there, sitting right there, and she's crying profusely. Please don't put the cameras on her. No, 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 she's very shy. She really is shy, and she's crying profusely, and she looks like she's got bags under your eyes. Sweetheart, stop crying for God's sakes. You're raccooning. You look like a big, big raccoon. Go to my purse, right there, yes, right there, sweetheart, and go to the front pocket. There's some sanitizer. I always have sanitizer with me. Kleenex, take out the Kleenex, right, that one, and then go to the bathroom and clean your eyes, because you look horrific, okay? I'm sorry, you do. I love you, but you look horrible. We've got to be refreshed tomorrow morning for our reality show, Joan and Melissa. We cannot look like a bunch of cracked out zombies from hell. That we cannot do, okay? Do we agree with that? I'd like to present to you our next musical celebrity artist. This woman right here is my twin sister. We were separated at birth, for God's sakes. Identical twins, I swear to you, identical twins. I taught her everything she needs to know about fashion, speaking different languages, keeping herself in shape, all these wonderful things, all natural, never went under the knife, she never did. And I taught her that. Okay, so I'd like to present to you the multilingual, the international, the sexy, the buxom, like me, Miss Marlene Dietrich. Hello, everyone. I've sung this song all around the metropolitan area. Ich sang dieses Lied in blauen Engel. Translation: I've sang this song in the Blue Angel.
Falling in love again, never wanted to. What am I to do? I can't help it. Love's always been my game, play it how I may. I was made that way, I can't help it. Men cluster to me like moths around the flame, and if their wings burn, I know I'm not falling in love again, never wanted to. What am I to do? I can't help it. Dankeschön. Bonsoir. Merci beaucoup. Thank you.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Miss Marlene Villafane with Sandy Santana. You want to come and join me,
Yes.
darling?
Yes.
You and everybody else?
Yes, me and everyone else. Yes.
Hi,
Hi.
Marlene.
It's so good to my hands are a little cold, but
Oh,
it's okay.
it's okay. It's freezing in here. It's fine. You have no idea what an honor. I'm going to reiterate this, to have you back on the show. I met you this summer. Miss Marlene Villafane was here this summer for the first time I met you, and since then I've been just in awe of you.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
such an inspiration. You are so beautiful. You're so creative. You're just everything that a true artist needs to be and more.
Oh my gosh.
In all
that means
honesty.
a lot to me. It
In
means
all honesty.
so much to me. It does.
And Miss Marlene Villafane is also my vocal coach, so I am training with this lovely woman, and it's just, it's such a treat to have you here. And happy birthday!
Yes, it's my birthday today.
Yay!
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
I turn a year younger.
Yes, you do. And
1
look
year younger.
fabulous.
I feel fabulous, like $1 million, like $1 million.
So let's talk about your
Sure.
one-woman show.
Okay.
On November 18th, you're also a producer here at M&M
Yes,
Studios.
I am, yes.
And you're going to have 27 minutes of your one-woman show straight
yes,
through.
Yes, 28 minutes of my one-woman show. It's going to be, originally it'll be like about an hour and 15, but
Okay.
I want to warm the show up and get warmed up and all that. So I decided to do like a condensed version of the show.
Yes.
So I'll be doing 28 minutes.
And it's on November 18th,
Right.
live at 11 p.m.
At 11 p.m. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
so exciting.
At 11 p.m. I'm excited.
Ah.
I am.
So everybody tune in, please, to M&M
Please tune
on
in.
November 18th.
Yes, yes.
Now, with impressions, when did you realize that you could do impressions? How does that come about?
How does that come about?
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, I started taking it seriously, I guess, in the past couple of years.
Okay.
But I think my family members, not all, just a few, like my cousins, and they kind of notice that type of talent.
Yeah,
since
because
I was
it's a
little.
very unique talent.
Yeah, it's unique. It really is. Like, since I was little, like I would imitate my cousins, or imitate somebody on television, or a cartoon character, and they would like, oh my God, how did you do that? It is so odd. They were like, oh, it's so odd. How did you do that?
Yes.
So I was able to, I showed signs of it, but never really pursued it until maybe the last couple of years. And I just started writing and writing and writing, and
Did it come about simultaneously while you were working on your one-woman show? Was that something that you wanted to incorporate, or it just started evolving?
it just, it started evolving that way. I mean, it's actually, I'm writing 2 different shows right now.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna be specific.
Okay.
This show that I'm doing is about just, it's focusing on these wonderful, iconic women who have really inspired me to not be afraid to be different, not be afraid to be distinct, not be afraid to use what God gave me and to use it the best way possible, because God has given everyone something very special to offer to the
Absolutely.
world.
Yes.
And it could be having a low voice like B. Arthur. To me, that's like her trademark. That's B. Arthur. You hear her voice, and it's just amazing, a great booming voice. And it worked for her. It worked for her. So anything that God gave you, it will work for you. Just believe in it and do it. And these women had something very special about them. It could have been a look. It could have been a singing style, like Eartha Kitt. She has that, and she talks like this, of course. That's distinct. That's very. It's outstanding, you know. It stands out.
is.
So that's how they inspired me, not to be afraid to be different, and don't worry what people tell you. Just follow your heart and just be yourself and be different if you need to be. If you have something special to offer, do it.
And that's exactly what you embody, because I hope you know that that's how you're influencing me. So just
That's
so you know that it
wonderful.
trickles down.
It trickles. That's influencing her. Oh, I'm so happy.
So
Yes.
just so you know, you are so special,
That is
and
so
that's
great.
how.
That is
yeah.
so great, and it's a pleasure teaching you.
Ah,
It is
thank you.
a pleasure teaching this young lady, because she works very hard and she takes it seriously.
Oh,
She's always
thanks,
on
Marlene.
time, and I love how disciplined she is. I really
thank
want it that
you.
much, so
Thank
it's great.
you. Well,
It
it's a
is.
give and take. So
It is a give and
it's a
take.
great relationship.
It's
I
give
think
and
we
go.
have.
It is a give and go.
Yes. And then, and Sandy's going to be a part of this as well,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
On November 18th.
Sandy will be here November 18th to accompany me. Yes, he will. Hey there.
And how did your collaboration begin, you and Sandy?
We met, I want to say, was it 3 or 4 years ago we met? About
Yes.
3 or 4 years ago, we met at a theater called 13th Street Rep through someone who we mutually know.
Okay.
And this woman, Dell Long, she does a lot of PR for different celebrities. She's been at it for a while, and she introduced me to Sandy Santana, and hence, now we're here.
Now we're here.
Yes. And we did play here before for my show, and we did a whole bunch of jazz standards, and we had a fuller band. But this time it's going to be more intimate. And as the future comes along, and we will have we'll add on to the show. We'll add on to the show.
Do you have a specific date in mind, or where it's going to be as far as your one-woman show, when that's going to happen?
I'd like to do something, if I may. It's going to be next year, probably around February, March.
Perfect.
About March.
So you'll probably have to come back on our show.
Yes, yes, because there are other things that I'll be adding.
Yes.
You know. Oh, absolutely, yes.
And speaking of another collaboration, on December 5th, you're going to be collaborating with Javier Luis.
Yes, my cousin Javier Luis. He has his second album is going to be dropping very soon, and I'm on his first album. And
you recorded a duet with him.
Yes, a duet with him, and I also did a speaking on another duet. Like I played his madrina in another duet, his godmother.
His godmother.
So really I'm featured on two things. And so I did that with him, and we finished the video.
Okay.
We are now going to drop the duet. He wants to release the duet sometime in December. I don't know when. I don't remember the date. But we're going to have a huge concert coming up in SOBs December 5th. 8 and 10 p.m. SOBs December 5th. That's Friday, December 5th. Two shows, 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. And I'll be singing backup and also singing the duet with him with a full salsa orchestra.
Is it different to sing the salsa genre within the salsa genre as opposed to classical music or pop or anything like that?
It's different in the sense that, well, classical music, you got to do things by the book. You know, jazz you can improv. If you're doing an arrangement, a jazz arrangement, or right, Sandy, you can improv a lot. You can get away with improvisation in jazz and do your own arrangements. I mean, how many arrangements do we have for every song? I mean, you can't even count.
Right.
And each one is so different.
Right.
And you sing it differently each time. Whereas with opera, you have to do everything. You can't improvise.
The structure.
Do what Mozart wrote. Do what Stravinsky wrote. Do what Rossini wrote. Exactly what they wrote.
Yeah.
They don't want any improvisation. It's got to be by book. So in that way, it's different. Musical theater is fun because I get to act and sing and play different characters and be in, a part of it, wear costumes, and it's beautiful.
The drama of it all.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Beautiful.
Musical theater. I love it. I love it.
Go see a Broadway show.
Go see a Broadway show.
Yes.
It is amazing. I love. You'll see me on Broadway.
And you've been in plenty shows and national tours.
Yes,
too.
national tours. I did off Broadway, and I did a tour of Oklahoma. Actually, it wasn't a tour. It was in Portland. With Portland Center Stage. I did Oklahoma, and I played Vivian. I was in the ensemble for that. That was in 2011, and I also did Showboat. I played Julie in Showboat. And I understudied the young lady who understudied Lynette McKee in Toronto. So I understudied, Estelle Mays Cotton was the young lady who understudied Lynette when they did it in Toronto first before they went to Broadway.
Yes.
With Lynette McKee. If you don't know Lynette McKee, she's a wonderful actress. She's gorgeous, and she was in Jungle Fever. She did a lot of films in the 80s and so on.
Yes.
And the 70s as well. And she is amazing, and she understudied her as Julie, and then I went on to do Julie, like a week of Julie in Australia. So it was, in Sydney, Australia. I did like a week, and then I played opposite Barry Otto from Strictly Ballroom, and then also Dan Tullis Jr., who played Officer Dan in Married with Children.
No way!
He played Joe. So I played opposite Joe. And then I played opposite Barry Otto, and then on opening night, I'm talking so much, but it's so exciting to talk about. I'm sorry, I'm like rambling.
I'm mesmerized. Keep on going. Go
on
ahead.
Opening night, I got to meet his daughter, Miranda Otto, who was in War of the Worlds, Lord of the Rings. She was there with her little, she was so cute that night. She met his daughters and his wife. It was just a dream come true to be on the stage and working with such great people, and just loving it, just relishing every moment.
Every second.
Every single second. It was just, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. I really am. I'm so blessed.
Sure. And you're also working on another project right now, Futurology?
I am working on another project. I landed that about a month ago, so we already started rehearsing, going over music. And
but this is the second time that you're doing this production.
It is the second time. The first time I did it was, that was years ago. I played a different role. But this one is a different reincarnation of, they did a lot of rewrites and changed a lot of songs, so it's really quite different from the original.
Okay.
And I'm playing a different role for this one.
You're the lead.
Yes, I'm one of the leads.
One of the leads.
Yeah, because the other one is Darima, the part of Darima. She's the lead, and I'm also the lead. I play the captain of a ship, and we land on Earth to help a female in distress. And once we help her, we kind of like, the stars become aligned again, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Destiny is saved, and
Yes.
it's that kind of a story, so.
And this is happening December 12th?
December 12th, we have 4 shows coming up December 12th, and it will be on the actors, the American Actors for Theater, American Theater for Actors. I'm like,
It's a tongue twister.
listen to me. American Theater for Actors on 54th Street.
On 54th Street.
Yes,
And
so
it's
Futurology, just Google it up, Futurology.
And there are 4 performances?
4 performances, yes, coming up. Yes.
So exciting. You're just full of surprises. Just so many things coming up for
Thank
you,
you.
which is really wonderful.
Thank you so much. And
Yeah.
it's so good to see you. I mean,
thank you.
It's just a pleasure to be here with you again.
Oh,
And I look forward to
Marlene.
our next lesson.
Next Monday.
Next Monday, our next lesson. Oh, it's so
Wow.
exciting.
So ultimately, let me chat a little bit about what your future goals are.
My future
Where
goals?
you see yourself. I mean, I know you're involved with so many things and you're creating your own work, which is always,
Yeah.
I mean, most artists, that's what they have to do. They have to create their own work to just
Right.
really be fully fulfilled in what they're doing.
And it's important.
It is important. Create those creative juices flowing. But what ultimately, where do you see yourself, let's say in 5 years, now that it's your birthday?
The truth,
Yes.
the question is like such an interesting question because I love it all. I love doing theater, and I
Yeah.
love being in front of a camera.
Yes.
And I love writing, and I love those things. So I see myself doing really great in concerts and doing theater, musical theater, and TV and film. I just see
Yeah,
myself
doing it all.
Doing it all. Doing it all. Why not do it all?
Of
you
course,
know?
and you shouldn't have to
Yeah.
pigeonhole yourself into one
No.
direction because
Yeah.
you can do it all.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
You can obviously do it
Do
all.
it all. Yes, do it all. Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and I was listening to Chaz Palminteri. He was doing an interview from A Bronx Tale, and he was writing how he kind of like, he was in LA, he didn't have a lot of money, so he said, what is he going to do? So he wrote A Bronx Tale, and that was his one-man show, and that took off. I mean, he just did it and just stuck to it, never gave up, and just did it, and it took him very far. He's doing very well.
And now
he's-
it's going to be a musical.
It's going to be a musical. It
After the
is.
movie
I can see
just
it.
got such hype. Oh,
It's going to be a
absolutely.
great musical, that I know. I can see it as a great musical. I can see it. It will work very well as a musical.
Absolutely. And as far as with your, because we touched up on this a little bit last time you were here with your Puerto Rican background.
Yes.
How much has that influenced your career?
My Puerto Rican background. You know, it's so interesting. Well, for me, you know, being a Latina, I'm very proud to be a Latina, and I think that we should continue to have as many Latinos out there in the business.
Yes.
And I think that we should just become a little bit more, continue to be involved and continue to expand and write and get involved and just get out there, continue to get out there and never stop. And break some of the stereotypes, continue to break the
Yes.
stereotypes, because
Yes.
we feed the stereotypes, really. We're the ones, we do it to ourselves, you know, so we have to be just careful not to,
Yeah, because we see ourselves the way we are, but then we're trying to fit into the mold of what
Yes,
Latina is today,
yes.
which is not the case
Yeah.
because we're all influenced by all these different backgrounds.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I think that we should just continue to write and to make tremendous breakthroughs and I believe that we can. I believe that we
Yes.
have, more to go, but we can do it.
Yes.
And I'm excited to be a part of that. I'm excited to be a part of that. So
I mean, and the future is yours.
the future's yours. So
I mean, the world is yours. 'Cause
It is.
It's really.
It is.
And it's, again, I need to tell you this because it's so inspiring to see a woman who is Latina, who just followed her dreams and just continues growing and developing herself in every which way. 'Cause
Yeah.
art is art, but you can just really go all throughout. There's so
Right.
many different ventures that
Avenues.
you can do. Absolutely. And you're
Avenues.
doing all of them.
Create
To be
your own
creative.
avenues. Create. Don't sit there and sulk and say because I'm this
No.
and that, I can't make. No, you can make it.
can.
Stop making excuses. You've got
Yes.
the power to do it.
Yes.
Create work. Go out there and do it. Just do it. You never know what's going to happen. You don't know who you're going to meet.
No.
So I just go and do it because la vida es como así, tú sabes.
And again, this is the embodiment of
La
that.
vida es como así.
La vida es así. En un segundo.
En un segundo. Ajá.
Marlene, Thank you so much again. Time flies
I know.
so
I wish we were
fast
talking.
here.
I wish I could talk to you all
I know, me too.
Well, we have another show to do, but that's okay.
I know,
That's
it's okay.
That's okay.
So if I can please ask you for one more song,
Yes.
if you don't mind.
I will do it.
Thank you
Thank
again.
You. Thank you.
You're amazing.
You
Amazing,
got it.
amazing.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Okay.
Please, if you love what you see, go visit Marlene Villafane's website. Thank you again, Sandy Santana. One more time, Marlene. Yay!
This is for all you opera addicts out there. You know what I mean? I took a crack at the song and I've been hooked ever since. Mama is a queen and Papa is a king, so I am a princess and I know it. But court etiquette is a doldry thing. I just hate it all, and I show it. To sing on the stage is the one life for me. My figure's just like Tetrazzini. I know I would fame if I sang in poem that opera by Signor Puccini. I'm the roulants and trills that would send the cold chills down the backs of the heroes of my folk hall. I look to be a prima donna, donna, donna. I look to shine upon the stage. I have the embonpoint to become a queen of song, and my figure, well, a pretty as a peach. I want to be a screechy, peachy, cantatrici, like all the songbirds that I see. I hate society. I hate propriety. What is calling for?
Street, little Italy. Hangs with his pals, yeah, that's where he'll be. It's Vinny, a friend of mine. Stand-up guy from the Lower East Side. Take it from me, he's one of a kind. It's Vinny Villafane.